September 9th, Wednesday. I have, ooh, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, it was like a raven or a crow. No one, okay. I have existentialism and then acting. So, I think I'll like these classes. Yeah. Oh, and then I brought the hot green tea with almond milk. I left in the fridge overnight, so now, and it's in my backpack so I don't forget in the car, so now I have cold tea, like iced tea, but no ice, but you know. So,
anyway, but you're always welcome just to come on in. I gotta you guys can go out.
hi, so, existentialism, I mean, it was just the first day, so we just talked about what we were gonna do, but I think I'd enjoy it. I mean, I feel like I get the gist. We're just gonna be reading philosophers that are all white European males, but I think I'll like it. I mean, maybe we'll read other philosophers, but I think I'll enjoy it of what he talked about. Before class, on the way, this woman was handing out these things, and I've seen these all over campus. This is just one I literally found on the ground. And it was like, save the animals, but I didn't hear her say that. And it says, your choice, millions of people are choosing a better way to eat. And then, you know, the back as a pig. And then, and it's like, change is good. And it talks about animals and people who have died. And then it's like farm factories, you know, showing you what that's like. And it's like, oh, meet Kevin. It's a little chick. Oh. Oh, and then you see, is that fish? Yeah, fish farms. And then pig on the back is so cute. Basically, it's about veganism. The only place you see the word vegan, I think, is right here, and I think, oh, I know, when I was looking up famous vegans, David Carter is actually one of them. He's like a NFL player, so quotes by him and other people, and then university students. Dr. Michael Greger, I feel like I've heard of him. And it tells you like eating out and like on campus, groceries. It's cool, and it's like make a difference, and I think this is cool. Yeah, so that's cool that I've seen these all over too. I literally just found this on the ground over there. I bought 3 books at the bookstore. They're for women's studies class in philosophy. This is the only one for women's studies. The other is like online, and then existentialism. I have to buy one because they didn't have it. And then my other class I bought it online, but that's the class I don't care about. Okay. Wait for these people. So, Existentialism by Robert C. Solomon, and The Present Age on the Death of Rebellion, Soren Kierkegaard. Oh, this is like old. Who was alive in the 1800s. And then Adichie, you might be familiar with her TED Talk, also called We Should All Be Feminists, says, I would like to ask that we begin to dream about a plan for a different world, a fairer world, a world of happier men and happier women who are truer to themselves. And this is how to start. We must raise our daughters differently. We must also raise our sons differently. That's in here. I'm going to read the first page. The prologue, she talks about this is a modified version of a TED Talk I delivered December 2012. Anyway, so that's just like talking about it. Okay, I'm just going to read the first page because I haven't. Okaloma was one of my greatest childhood friends. He lived on my street and looked after me like a big brother. If I liked a boy, I would ask Okoloma's opinion. Okoloma was funny and intelligent and wore cowboy boots that were pointy at the tips. In December 2005, in a plane crash in southern Nigeria, Okoloma died. It is still hard for me to put into words how I felt. Okoloma was a person I could argue with, laugh with, and truly talk to. He was also the first person to call me a feminist. I'm going to read the next page. I was about 14. We were in his house arguing, both of us bristling about with half-baked knowledge from the books we have read. I don't remember what this particular argument was about, but I remember that I argued and argued. Okoloma looked at me and said, "You know, you're a feminist." It was not a compliment. I could tell from his tone, the same tone which a person would say, "You're a supporter of terrorism." I did not know exactly what this word feminist meant, and I did not want Okoloma to know what I didn't know, so I brushed it aside and continued to argue. The first thing I planned to do was go home and look up the word in the dictionary. Okay, this is a picture of the author. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I'm just going to read the first sentence of Kierkegaard's. Our age is essentially one of understanding and reflection, without passion, momentarily bursting into enthusiasm and shrewdly relapsing into repose. And this is a picture of him. He was 1813 to 1855. Lorelai just called me. But yeah. And I have acting at 2, and it's 1:18. So... Oh, also, there's a suicide awareness booth, and they're like, "Do you want a free friendship bracelet?" And I was like, "No." Yes, and I got one. They had like a bunch, and I chose from one, so... So, I auditioned for the plays at school. So, and then you get a call back, or you don't. So,